Hello everyone, this is Santesh Kalada from Taskify Labs, and today in this video I'll show you how you can clone any website using Claude code. So before I show you how you can actually do this, we'll be using this GitHub repository for cloning the websites. But before that, let me quickly show you an example of how the cloning looks. So this is actually a website that I'm going to clone. This is the original website. So it's called redreach.ai. So you can just see this website. So I have actually cloned this website. So I'll show you the cloned version as well. This is the cloned version. So as you can see the header, there are some slight differences. There will be some slight differences. If there is something this AI can't replicate, it will actually try to create something very similar. So as we can see, this is the one that is created by the AI. So there's small difference between this screen and this screen. And if you go down in the next section, again, it's kind of this is how it looks. Let us see this part. See, trusted by the companies, and again almost the same. E-commerce, consulting, see, almost the same. Since it was not able to replicate this exact same thing, it has created something very similar. Now getting customers in 3 steps. So here also again it's almost the same. Add your own website, add top 3 competitors, find high relevant posts. So add your own website, add 3 competitors. Now see, after this website is created, you can actually ask Claude Code to change this, okay, if at all needed. Then this AI cloning gives you a skeleton which you can start with. After that, you can always make modifications to the content and stuff. Next we have from threads to DM end to end, 2 ways. See this part. So it was not able to replicate this exact same thing, but almost something similar it actually replicated. And the thing is that you don't have to be in front of your computer. You just put it for cloning and Claude Code will do the cloning for you. Okay. So yeah, this is basically what we are trying to do. See, it has taken the same image and Reddit can be a gold mine for your business. See, all those details are available here. Okay. So this website kind of looks very similar to the original website. Now let me quickly show you how you can actually replicate the same using Claude Code, and in my case I'll be using Visual Studio, but you can use any IDE of your choice. And for this we'll be using this particular library. Yes, I am hoping that you can see this. This is how I have actually cloned this. So yeah, this is the project that I have created, but leave all those things. I will actually create a new project and show you how to get this installed. So what I'll do is I'll click on open folder. So in my case, I already have Visual Studio with me. So if you do not have Visual Studio, just go and download Visual Studio. Just search in Google for Visual Studio download and you will get this. Okay. I think in most cases, it would be the first link. Yeah, it should be this link. So in fact, I'll give you the link. See, you should download the community version. Okay. So this should be what you are after. In fact, I'll give you the link for this as well. So have Visual Studio installed, and after that, go to extensions. And in extensions, make sure that you have Claude installed. In my case, it is already installed. So I'm not going to install it again. So have Claude installed. So I'll just open a new folder and show you. So I'll type website cloner YouTube. So I'll start a new project. So see here, it has actually opened up a new project. Now what we need is, so I hope that you already have Claude installed. If not, make sure that you have installed Claude in your terminal. Okay. And if you already have installed the Claude extension, you will actually see a button like this. So anytime you have a doubt, you can actually ask directly to it. Okay, just click here and ask your queries. Okay. Ask any queries you want. And in our case, we actually need to install this particular GitHub repository. In fact, I'll give you the link for the same as well. So if you go down, you will actually see here how to install this. So I'm just going down. See, you actually have the instructions here, but again, no need of that. But before that, I actually forgot to tell you something. You need to have something called Playwright MCP installed. So first, I think it is better that we add Playwright MCP so that you know that otherwise this may not work properly. Okay, so see here, this is how you add it in Claude Code. All you have to do is just copy this, go to Visual Studio, and here click on terminal, and here type Claude. Okay, See, if by any chance, if you type Claude and if you get some error, all you have to do is just take a screenshot of that error and paste it here. Ask this how to solve it. Okay. In my case, I already have Claude installed in my terminal. So it will ask me whether I trust this folder. Yes, I do completely trust this folder. And yeah, that is done. Now I just have to install this. Okay. So it has actually given me the complete instructions. So I'll just go copy that and I'll paste it here. And I'll type enter. So yeah, it's asking me the permission. So I'll just click on don't ask me again. And please install the MCP. So it is actually adding the MCP server. See, MCP server is added. And I'll just type one more thing. Make the MCP server available for this project. See here, once I have given that, it actually created a .mcp.json file. As you can see here, it is created. Now I want to see if at all the MCP server is activated. So what I'll do is I'll just go here and type MCP and click on MCP server. See here, Playwright is installed. So that is a main thing, we need to get this installed. Next, it's very simple. Just go to this library and see here you have code. Just copy this and go to Visual Studio. Next, you can give it in Claude code, or if you want, you can give it in terminal as well. Okay. So yeah, please clone this for me. So I have actually asked it to clone it for me, and it will again ask me for permissions. Clone it in this directory and do not delete any files. See, now it has actually cloned the entire thing. So yeah, it kind of looks good. Can you give me instructions on how to clone websites using this repo? Because sometimes I think it did not get activated, even though it is cloned. See, everything is cloned. It did not get activated, I guess. So it will actually check here. It will actually check this file and tell us. See, I'll just show you some things. So now I actually wanted to know how to clone websites. So in case you're unsure about something, all you have to do is I just asked please go through this and tell me how to clone websites. This is a repo for cloning websites. So it has read all the files and it is giving me complete instructions and run the clone command. That is clone website and the target URL. So it's giving me all the instructions, and if you want, you can actually give it here. See here, it's actually telling me skill inside Claude code, that is /Claude code and the target URL. So I'll just type clone. See, for some reason it is not appearing in this terminal, so it might be a temporary issue. That's we just installed it, right? So what I'll do is I'll just type Control-Z. I'll just quit it, and after that, what I've done is I'll just click here and open a new terminal. So I'll just go there and I've typed Claude. And now if I type / I can see this clone website skill. Okay. So I'll just type same thing, clone website. Now, whatever website I want to clone. So HTTPS. And now let us say I want to clone this particular website. This is another website that I own. It's something that allows you to spy on your competitors for short form videos. So I'll just give this website link. Okay. So reverseclip.com. This is how you use it. And now you just press enter. Now see here. It will ask you for some permissions and all those stuff. Just click yes. Again, click on proceed. Now it is telling me some dependencies needs to be installed. So it is actually installing all these things, as you can see here. It is installing all the dependencies, and after that it will actually start the cloning process. And I think this cloning process, it's actually a 5-step process, and sometimes depending on the complexity of websites, it might take up to 30 minutes to clone an entire website. Sometimes it will be done in 5 minutes also. It all depends on the complexity of the website. Now as you can see, it is asking me for few permissions here and there, that is to run Playwright. So Playwright, what it does is it will actually open this website in a new tab, and what it will do is it will actually take the screenshots of the entire websites, different sections of the website. It will take the screenshots, then it will actually create a plan to recreate the same website. Now as you can see here, see, it is actually taking the screenshots and all those things, and then it will actually start creating the website. So it will actually start creating the website, but I'm not going to wait for creation of the website. As I told you, it might take some 10-15 minutes for the website creation, but I think I have actually shown you how it works. So I'm sure that you know how it works. Okay. Now all you have to do is just wait for this to be completed. And what this Playwright will do is it will actually take the screenshots of website optimized for mobile, optimized for desktop, and it will compare all those things. Okay. See, otherwise if you're doing this manually, of course you can do this manually as well, but again you have to take screenshots, paste it in Claude code, then again give it instructions and all those things, and still it may not come as perfect. But if you're using this particular method, like all this unwanted backend stuff, it is handled by this AI cloner repo. It will handle everything, and it will actually create, see, excellent data. The site uses Fira Sans and Fira code and dark theme, next.js based. Let me now extract comprehensive colors and everything. Now in between, yes, it might ask you for some permissions here and there, so keep an eye for that, and just click yes whenever it asks you for permissions, and after that it will actually clone the website. And once it has cloned the website, it will actually tell you, I have finished the process, what should I do next? Then only thing you have to do is just ask it to start the development server, and it will actually start the development server and show you the live website, so you can actually compare it. And it is not a must that you should do the edits through this terminal itself. Like once a website is cloned, see, the reason I am using terminal is sometimes this MCP servers don't work well in Visual Studio using this particular, see, instead of terminal, as I told you earlier, you can use this part as well. Here also you can type, but sometimes it may not, as installing MCP servers at all, it may not work properly. That's the only reason I went through the console. But once this website is replicated, you can always go do everything through here. Okay, any changes you want, you can just tell it here and it will make the changes. Okay. So yeah, I hope all of you have understood how you can actually clone websites using Claude Code. I'll give you all the links to this GitHub repository and Visual Studio and any other resources that I've used in the description of this video. And everything is available also in my school community. Okay, so my school community, you can join my school community and you can see everything organized properly in my school community. Now, as you can see, it's again asking me for the permission. So I'll just click and wait for this to be completed. But yeah, this is basically how you clone a website using Claude Code. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day.